What's good? It's your boy Swabby Dobby, owner operator, Perfect Touch, Auto Glass, and Richmond, Virginia. Look, we working on a 2015 Mazda CX-9. I want to show y'all something right here. Right here, we working on this little fender piece right here. Most of y'all trying to take out that little tab right there, but that's not what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all take this off without destroying the clip and without messing anything up. Right now, I'm just trying to find somewhere where I can slide my little fiber tool in. And once I do that, I get right behind it, and just pop that whole thing out. So, boop! Didn't break nothing. All good to go. But anyway, that was a little tech tip. So, we're working on a 2015 Mazda CX-9. You remove the cowl, and if possible, remove the molding by hand. But if you can't, make a small incision with a long knife or something, and remove the molding. So I'm starting off with the smallest blade, which is my 1/2 inch. And I'm coming through and I'm taking my time. Remember, technicians, you want to take your time. You want to ride the glass. Stay away from the pinch wheel. Ride that glass all the way through. Follow through. Keep your body tight. Just in case the cold knife cuts through the glass. And some situations, people will go to the inch cold knife or the 1.5 inch cold knife. In most situations, I don't have to do that. I just come through with my handy dandy blade. I see it's loose over there, but it's just stuck in the corner. So I'll just come through with my flat blade and then just pop that loose. I had the cameraman show this y'all for tech tip, and you just pop it loose. It's all about working smarter, not harder. And of course, despite the fact I've been doing this for 17 years, I'm gonna always pull out my dash protector in 90% of the situations. Sometimes I just be like, I'm just gonna go ahead. But in this situation, I don't know if it was a domestic issue or whatever, but in the lower, which we're gonna come to it, something hit this windshield. And smashed the windshield into the dash. And what I like to do, I like to take my dash protector and slide it between the windshield and the dash, and it'll push the damaged area up, so I can just cut over that and don't have to worry about cutting into the dash or anything like that. That right there is just a tech tip. If you don't got no dash protector, use like a piece of cardboard from like a door glass or something like that. That works as well. And I got her loose, as you see, the bottom part of the windshield, something hit it. 'Tis the season for the baby mama drama. But moving along, so like always, I like to use a scraper for the tops and the sides. I'm looking at this windshield. I'm talking to my son. I got my son recording everything now, and I'm teaching him to trade. And I'm talking to him. I'm just like, even though I'm working on this one step, I got the next 2 steps. I see the next 2 steps already in my head, and I'm already foreseeing how I'm gonna run this glue and how I'm gonna set this glass. It was previously installed. Not too shabby. So I'm like, alright, I want to raise this windshield up flush with the exterior of the pinch wheel. That's where I want the windshield at. This is going to cover up the rust, because it got some rust on there and everything like that. After I prime it and stuff like that, it's gonna cover up all that stuff. So I know I'm gonna run a VB. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna run a VB. I'm gonna run it on the top. On the top, I'm gonna run it low. On the sides, I'm gonna run it in. Now, careful technicians with running your beads in, because if you run it too far in, you can get gooage. Some technicians, if they got a two-man set, they will use foam padding. They will use foam padding and line the windshield up to prevent gooage and stuff like that. However, I don't need nothing like that. It's all about the way you cut the knot, the tip. You cut the V. I'll do a video on that. It just isn't a regular triangle V. How I cut it. One side is long, one side is short, and it'll catch. It'll catch. But you know, you priming it. Priming it, I use a all-in-one primer, which is a primer and activator for the glass. Also, I use a primeless urethane for the glass, so I don't have to prime. I don't have to activate the windshield because I use primeless glue, but I like to prime and activate the windshield regardless, just because I just like to do it. So I do it. So I'm running the bead, the height. I'm actually running the bead, the height of the pinch wheel. So when I set the glass, it'll level off. And I do the bottom. I run the bottom up. I run the bottom up for that 1/4 inch slide. When I set the windshield and I adjust it, and if I slide it down, the glue won't come off the pinch wheel. So I run the bottom up. I run the top down, and I run the sides in. Not too far in. I make sure I give myself a 1/4 inch from the A-pillars. And how you do that is you put the notch to the wall of the pinch wheel and angle the V-notch in. This way you stay, it's just a perfect run. You put the notch to the pinch wheel, but you turn the V-notch in and then you run it that way. That's the tech tip on how to do that. And then, you know, I put my little, everybody know I like to put a cloth down and then put a little setting block down. I'm telling you, this eliminates the whole two-man set. Just by. Other than that, this your boy Swabby Darby, holding it down in Richmond, Virginia. 804-466-4141, www.ptailrvavirginia.com.